There are cyber weapons, and you can use the fake caller software. You can use the voice changing software now with AI deepfakes are getting to the picture. And you can deploy malicious captive portal. What is malicious captive portal? That is great stuff. Let me show you what is malicious captive portal. I think when you've been in airport, you've seen such stuff. So you connect to Wi-Fi, and without any question, it is dropping you this stuff. It is called captive portal. So that captive portal is very crazy stuff, because let's imagine that we all sit in McDonald's with you, and I'm thinking, okay, I want to hack those guys. So what I will do, I will just create the same, name SSID for the Wi-Fi. I will call it McDonald's. And basically, as long as my signal will be stronger than McDonald's signal, you will connect to me, because your phone works like this. It is okay. If you have, like, for example, big house, and in that big house you have like one router, and you want to make sure that that signal is getting around all your big house, you buy a repeater. That repeater is basically repeating that signal. So when the guy is just moving around house, he is changing constantly all those devices. He's not sitting on that device. He's just using SSID of that device. So what that means, that malicious guy, he can just create the McDonald's SSID, and you will connect to him, because he will connect to you because your signal is stronger than McDonald's one. Additionally, if that attacker is super cool, he can kick you all from McDonald's. This is one thing. If he's super cool, he can do the DHCP starvation, which means that McDonald's will not be able to assign more IPs. I will show you what this means. So he will just put down the McDonald's network, I can say. So what is this? What is DHCP starvation? So this router, which we can see here, it has maybe 2 or 3 subnets. Usually your home router has like one subnet, 192.0.0.0.1, from 00 to 256. So here the attack is that you just create big amount of MAC addresses which go there and saying, I'm new client, give me IP. And IP is giving for lease for 24 hours. So by sending 256 MAC addresses, you will make sure that you will reserve all IP addresses. And when new guy will come, he will try to connect to that router, and that router will say, man, I don't have anything for you. Lease is full. My lease is full. I have only 256 IPs. I cannot give you more. My software is not allowing me to do it. So it's not about like hardware. It is about software, which is not allowing to provide more IP addresses than specific one. So in McDonald's, you can do DHCP starvation. So it will not be able to provide you with that, ability. So people will not be even able to connect there. Or you can DDoS itself. You can connect to it, right? Like this. You can find the router by scanning the local network. You will detect the router. It will be your gateway, right? So we can check it right now. So IP config, right? So this is our default gateway, right? You see, it's asking login and password. So router password reset. So this is already some my discussion with the router. Now, if I will start, I just don't want to do it because we will go down. But I will show you. I will show you. So stress tester. So I will add this. I will add it as a target. So, and I will start monitoring. So let's wait a little bit and we will see if it's online or offline. Now we see uptime is good. So our router, which is working for all of you, is giving us, you know, the internet. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to little bit for 60 seconds only attack the router. So now I'm attacking it. So response time is increasing. It means that when I'm attacking it, it is getting the traffic which makes other requests stuck. You see, it's going like this, and after it will be just down. I just don't want to put it down. So response time is increasing. When response time will be 5 seconds, it means it is thinking 5 seconds between it is replying to me. So it is already getting some fails. You see, total requests. So some fails are there already. Let's just, yeah, I stopped that attack because in reality, there is a big list of attacks which I can do. And that router, it will die. That is good router, but it will die because it will not be able to, you know, to get that big amount of threads. Let's do 100, just for, you know, for testing. What will happen? You see, this guy is not happy with us. I am sending 100 threads in parallel. I'm connecting 100 times per second to this guy in parallel. So you see the response time went like 50 times. So if I will continue doing this, it already got 190 timeouts. It means that 200 packages it already lost. So I am attacking it. I sent like 16,000 packages. 200 were lost. It should be zero. Lost should be zero. If I will put here 1,000, this guy is dead. You understand? This is like me against him. My computer against him. My computer is stronger than this device. It's not going to you know, to play around for a long time. And I have different methods. For example, slow lorries will start this guy. Slow lorries is not connecting back and forth. It is connecting and waiting. It is like sitting there and saying like, so what? So I'm not going to stop. So I'm just waiting for your reply. I'm sending you little by little data. I'm very slow. I'm sorry. You got the point. And it will just collect all the RAM, because that stuff has RAM. The stuff has, you know, all the. We can try slow lorries. So you see, our attack was crazy, but now it's getting even more crazier because slow lorries is just, you know, trying to put this guy down. My internet is still working. I think maybe because I'm on cable. But the idea here is that if I will continue doing such activity, you see, it's already red. You see, red. Router was down. So it was down for like 5 seconds. Most of the routers, they are using default open VRT or similar firmware, which is not having any protection. So most of the home routers, they're not protected, you know, because this is not possible for them to protect such a cheap device and provide additional, security layers which can consume additional processor time in such a cheap device. So this one is not cheap stuff. Potentially, you can read documentation and understand maybe it has something. 90% no. But the idea here is that I wanted to just to show you that you can play around with that stuff, and this can be any website. This can be anything. Now imagine if you just went to distributed agents, you created like 20 distributed agents with your friends, with hosting, and you're just attacking like some website. That website will be dead. So you got the point. Using technical advantage, you can destroy the router and create your own router. And when you create your own router, guys will come to you, and basically you will be able to see their traffic. Basically, you will be able to drop them down that captive portal, and on that captive portal, malicious captive portal, GitHub. So fake sign in. This is what I wanted to show you. So this is firmware which you can download. You see, this is firmware which you install on your router. For example, you can do it on your computer, but you can just buy some cheap router, put down some other router, and just download this bin file. Bin is basically firmware, and people will be just getting that type of, that stuff. So when first time they will connect to your Wi-Fi, even unintentionally, they will be connecting to your Wi-Fi unintentionally. Do you know that your Wi-Fi is constantly, that your phone is constantly, think about this. I'm sure like you don't even think about this. Your phone is constantly sending search signal. Your phone is searching for Wi-Fi's and exposing the list of Wi-Fi's from its list. It's not connecting to Wi-Fi. It is searching that Wi-Fi and asking, where is this Wi-Fi? Where is this Wi-Fi? And the most important part from this one, if you attacker, you can see that this phone is searching for McDonald's, and you will automatically redeploy your Wi-Fi name to McDonald's, or to McDonald's free, or to home free, or to something like this. So you got the point that with Wi-Fi, there are a big amount of crazy tricks, and they are connected to social engineering as well.